Hey, this is Frank Yost and another edition of the Real Estate Cam with Inman. You can follow me on Twitter at Frankly Realty or on my blog, blog.franklyrealty.com. So today I'm going to talk about overpricing. I know the first thing you're probably going to say is, oh, it's probably going to be a video blog about how overpricing is bad and stuff like that. Well, first but it's not. First I want to preface that overpricing is bad. Usually. I'd like to actually make a case for when overpricing a sale of a house might actually work for the seller and the agent's advantage. So have you ever had an instance where overpricing has actually helped your client net more? I know you're gonna think it's ridiculous, but here are two scenarios where it happened to me, and I'd like to get your input on it. So once there was a listing that I had that was the first unit being sold in a new community, the first turnover unit, and so there really wasn't much pricing out there, and we put it on the market, properly priced, got 3 visitors and no bites in 90 days and no price drops. Then the unit directly above listed their unit for $40,000 or $50,000 higher, and lo and behold, there was a buyer that got super excited about my unit, thinking that my unit was like the bargain of the century, even though mine was not a bargain and the other one was even less of an unbargain. And so this buyer got all frantic and called each one of my agents, trying to get a hold of me all frantically. Well, he basically was showing all of his cards, how excited he was. He made a lowball offer, 40 grand below. We countered at full list price, and he accepted it. Never heard from the agent. I guess it was this agent that gave him a very sizable rebate, which is great, nothing wrong with rebating, but in this instance, he didn't net better, because any agent that would have looked at that would have, helped him do much better. But, he saved money, which is fine, but then he lost money. Anyhow, so that was one instance where somebody else overpricing helped me out a lot. Then there was this other instance where there was a condo townhouse in Reston, Virginia, and what happened was there was one other unit that had been on the market for about 30 days, and we went to look at the property at an open house, and the owner was there, and the owner wouldn't stop talking, and he just kept on saying how much he needed to unload the unit, because he knew that we were agents and he wanted us to bring buyers. Basically, hold on a second. Everybody say hi to the cop. So everyone, so where was I? Sorry, this is all done live. There's no editing with organic video. So that this guy was obviously, desperate, saying that he was gonna, if there's any other units that come on the market, he's just gonna lower his unit to match it. So rather than pricing our unit 5 grand below his to make it competitive, because that's really where, 5 or 10 grand below is really where it should have been, we knew that he would just immediately slice off 10 grand off of his home, thus making our house look, our place looking, more expensive. So in this instance, we actually overpriced by 15 or 20 grand. Why? To make his unit look better and not to run down the price. And sure enough, we priced it 20 grand higher. His unit went under contract quicker, and we got an offer for 15K less, which was 5K more than the other strategy, which could have created a downward pricing war. So what do you guys think of that? Is that unethical? Is that crazy? Pricing above, or should an agent always just price at the price that it should be? Or do you actually take into consider market dynamics? I mean, we know it's not the stock market. People aren't buying and selling shares of stock, but there might be some strategy to pricing which would include overpricing. And I even fear putting this out there, because many clients that are looking to list, their first inclination is to overprice and just let's see what happens, go for that 5%, not realizing that the 80% of the time that means you're going to be netting much less. But hopefully they will fully understand and realize that every home is different, and you should have a strategy in selling your house. What do you guys think? Retweet your answer on and tag me on at Frankly Realty so I can see your answer. Have you ever overpriced a listing on purpose? All right, catch you later.